It's book club time. It's book club time. I'm really looking forward to these book clubs. Okay, so it's Sunday. I messed up on my Friday book club. Anybody else forget what day it is sometimes? But I am super excited about this book. This week we are talking about fiction because we did nonfiction last week. And this is The Seven Sisters. So The Seven Sisters by Lucinda Riley. I'll move my hand so you can see. I have been obsessed with this whole series. I am on the fifth book of this series right now, but I wanted to tell you about it because it's just so good and each book is just better and better. The Seven Sisters talks about seven adopted sisters that were all named after different stars in the Pleiades by their mysterious billionaire father. And it kicks off when their father passes away. They're all called back to the childhood home they grew up in Geneva, that's called Atlantis. It's so magical. And each one of them has a letter from their father that helps them unfold the path to their lineage, their heritage, where they came from, their mother, their father, their grandparents, in little clues that bring them on these adventures all over the world. And so each book follows a different sister as she goes on that journey to really discover herself, not only discover herself and her heritage, but also discover who she is without the safety of her father being on the earth and putting herself through new, courageous adventures, opening themselves up to love and different men. It's such a juicy series, and each book also has these flashbacks to different points in history of when their grandmothers were living. That gives you this beautiful slice into these really beautiful pieces of history. This first book goes into Rio, Brazil, which is just super aligned because I'm about to head to Rio tomorrow. So I was really excited. I'm actually going to bring this to read it again with me because I want to reread that history as I'm walking through Rio. But you really do feel like you're traveling all over the world with every book in this series. I highly, highly recommend it. I feel like it's one of those fiction novels that also has so many beautiful lessons in self-growth and following your heart and facing your fears, that there's just so much beautiful wisdom that you're actually taking in while you're reading these books. And the characters are also complex and relatable, and I just want to be friends with all of these women. They're just so cool. So check out Lucinda Riley's The Seven Sisters. I'll put a link below. You can grab the first book on Amazon if you like. These books are great. I love reading them in paperback, but I've also listened to a couple on audio, and the Audible version of it's really fun because it's almost like you're listening to a movie or a TV show. The different accents and intonations and voices for each character is really engaging. So whatever you fancy, but let me know. Let me know if you've read this series, or let me know if you're going to check it out. So I hope you're enjoying my little book club. Enjoy The Seven Sisters, and I can't wait to see your comments below.